What's up, everybody? Welcome to Randy Sage Films. Today we're going to talk about the biggest myth in filmmaking. But before we get started, please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave me a like on this video if you would. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I release a new video. And leave a comment or question down below. So, what is the biggest myth in filmmaking? Now, very important, great gear is not a must. It's not. However, good story and shot selection is. I recommend that you get any camera that shoots in 4K at 24 frames per second, which is pretty standard nowadays for film. You can use 60 frames per second for certain things like slow motion shots or anything that has a lot of fast motion. Use a prime lens or a cinema lens that has a low f-stop, preferably f1.8, f2.0, to get that really good depth of field. I use the DZO Films Vespid Prime 35mm. I love this lens and it gives me a nice, good, rich quality about my films. Getting a good lens is definitely important. Have a tripod or a gimbal to stabilize your shots. Steady. Now, in some situations, you want to have a camera that's unstable. But if everything's unstable, the viewer will definitely tune out and use the combination of both. I always use both in my films just to give a nice, stable shot and something that the viewer can appreciate. Good audio is also a must. I recommend using a shotgun mic versus a condenser mic. I use the Rode NTG series mic, which is a very good mic. It directs the sound directly to you. It's the one that I'm talking on right now. It directs the sound at the person that you are giving the dialogue or the direction that you're shooting, but also has some ambient sound around it to pick up some of the outside noise or the noise in the room. So a good shotgun mic is definitely a must if you want to do short films. And lastly, on the topic of gear, lighting. I use a combination of different lights when I'm filming, primarily indoors. When I'm outside, I like to use the natural light outside. You can watch a lot of different videos on how to properly light a scene. I spent a lot of time looking at different YouTube videos on how to light the subject properly. You have to have a key light, a backlight, that sort of thing. But good lighting is definitely a must, especially if you're shooting indoors. Watch this next video and learn about the one thing you can do to make your films cinematic.